The motor Tronic Rx is easy to install and program. Here's how. The motor wiring to the main power can be of two types: standard or through a standard wall switch. Before starting, it is important to underline that the motor gives feedbacks of correct or incorrect programming in progress. If the programming is successful, the motor will return to the starting position with a single long rotation. When the programming sequence is incorrectly completed, the motor performs one or two short rotations. Do not wait more than 4 seconds between two successive steps, otherwise the programming sequence will have to be restarted. A flashing LED on the remote control indicates that programming is disabled. To enable programming, the batteries must be removed from the remote control for at least 5 seconds. To pair the remote control with the motor, press the sequence A and B together, B, B. To set the limit positions, move the shutter upwards. If stoppers are installed, operate the shutter until it stops automatically. Then, press and hold the button B for about 2 seconds until the motor performs a downward movement. When the lower limit position is reached for the first time, it is set automatically. In manual mode, to set the limit positions, move the shutter upward until it reaches the desired position. Press and hold the buttons A and B until the motor performs a downward movement. If the roller blind is completely rolled up, it must be unrolled by at least 20 centimeters. The correct direction of rotation is automatically set after the first limit position has been saved. Now, set the lower limit position. Press the button C to lower the shutter until the desired position is reached. Now, press and hold together the buttons B and C until the shutter rotates up a few centimeters to confirm that the setting has been memorized. An intermediate position can be programmed. Move the shutter to the desired position and then press button B until the motor performs 3 feedback rotations. To reach the intermediate position, press and hold the button B until the motor starts moving. During daily use, the intermediate position is recalled by pressing the stop key. To delete the memorized position, go to the intermediate position, then press and hold the button B until the motor performs 3 confirmation rotations. The motor can store up to a maximum of 15 remote controls. Proceed as follows. On the paired remote control, press A and B together, B. On the new remote control, press B. You can individually delete every remote control performing the sequence A and B together, A, B. To completely delete the paired remote controls, 2 procedures can be performed. On the remote control, press A and B together, B, A and B together. Through the white wire, it is recommended to use the procedure in case of emergency or when no paired remote controls are available. To delete the remote controls from the motor memory, perform the following procedure. Disconnect the motor power supply. Connect the white wire to the brown wire, phase wire, or to the blue wire, neutral. Reconnect the motor power supply. The motor will do a short rotation. Disconnect the motor power supply for at least 4 seconds. Reconnect the motor power supply. After 4 seconds, the remote will do a short rotation and a long rotation in the opposite direction. Disconnect the motor power supply for at least 4 seconds. Isolate the white wire as it was before. The motor is now ready for pairing the first remote control. To delete both limit positions, perform the following sequence. B and C together, B and C together, B and C together. This system guarantees, where lockdown hangers are installed, the perfect closure of the shutter, without exerting excessive pressure on the slats. The manual adjustment of the closing force adapts the system to any installation type. The motor Tronic Rx has a factory-set closing force of 20%. The value can be increased or decreased. To set the closing force to 10%, press B and C together, A, C. To set the closing force to 20%, press B and C together, A, B. To set the closing force to 40%, press B and C together, A, A.